G'day guys, and today I'm going to do the AFL Q&A, which I'm a bit late to the party too, but that's alright. We'll get stuck into it, and I think I missed it on the Sunday post as well, as per 3 days ago, which was not Sunday. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. Got a couple of questions from Luke and Shannon. What did you think of the Gold Coast v Collingwood match? I didn't really see it, but I definitely saw some controversy towards the end. Obviously, the Suns played some brutal footy, and, they were able to sort of have a couple of goal margin between the Pies, but the Pies found a way back, which was super exciting, but not really exciting for my tipping, as I put my heart, soul, and faith into the Suns, and they let me down. Once again, and it's a pretty common feature with the Suns game, they definitely play a very tough style of footy, but they don't really bank on the scoreboard what they really deserve to get. And so that just comes down to execution. That last kick can also be the conditions as well. Probably wasn't the most favourable conditions on the night. But yeah, it just comes down to that. Instead of being 14 points up with 6 minutes to go, probably could have been, without seeing a lot of the game, probably could have been four goals up. And, you gotta bank that momentum on the scoreboard when you have it, and that's why it's so important in modern football to take your chances when you've got that type of play going. So it was a great game, but Collingwood definitely a couple of non-decisions towards the end. The umpires put the whistle away. I felt there was a couple of potential free kicks that they didn't pay, which I think on a normal. Say halfway through the game or at a non-important time, they'd probably pay that. They were a bit shy late in the moment. But we want players protected. Do you think David Noble will be sacked? And if you do you think he'll be sacked before the season ends or after the season ends? If they keep losing by 100 points or beyond 70, I think could be before the end of this year. It's a very tough job. Not many coaches doing the full rebuild survive, as it's pretty clear cut that a lot don't quite make it through. And it's a very tough job. I mean, rebuilds are very difficult, and you can have Clarko in there. You're probably still losing north of 30, 40 points every week. I don't know about what the losing margin looks like with Clarko, but they just. North need time. They need to fast forward a couple of years, and that time can't come quick enough. But rebuilds are difficult, and people are impatient and want results now. And that's the reality is that that's not going to happen for a while. There's definitely the argument that they should be more competitive and not losing by as much. Well, it hasn't quite happened this year, but I think we can almost look at this as year one of the rebuild, and then see improvement next year. If there's not improvement next year, at least on the losing margin side of things, then get someone in that can make those things happen. Those are my thoughts. Thanks, Luke. Shannon, favourite North players, favourite Gold Coast players, and favourite Collingwood players. We're going through all the clubs here. North, historically, didn't mind Sav. Sav back in the day. Sav Rocker was a pretty handy player. Long kick. Don't mind Nick Lark, he's pretty handy. Zeebel's also been a bit of a... Well, he hasn't been a journeyman, he's just been around for quite some time. So he's been, North Melbourne heart and soul player. So those are a couple that come to mind there. Ben Mackay is definitely a really tough defender, and he's good to watch. Davies Uniacke definitely rising up in the ranks there. Gold Coast, historically, probably, it's pretty hard to go past the little master, Ablett. At the moment, I don't really have a specific favourite player, but I love what Touk Miller does. And also, Rankin's rising up in the ranks. He's doing incredibly well, and I do love a small forward that can kick freaky goals. So, he gets those players get my nod there. And for the Pies, big fan of Sidebottom. He does it week in, week out. Jamie Elliott, obviously, again, another goal sink, been injured a lot. But, they've got a lot of handy players. I think Jeremy Howe, love a screamer, love a highlight, and those are probably probably a few that bob up there. Historically speaking, probably Anthony Rocker. Again, I do love guys that can absolutely belt the pill outside 50, and blokes that can kick freakish goals, or guys that are absolutely incredible kicks. So those are sort of my my indicators of a player that could be up there in my favourites. So yeah, those are the questions for this week, guys. So I'll endeavour to do this on Sunday, so then you guys have a bit of opportunity to throw in a few questions there, and we'll look to do those. Usually late Thursday is when I will get the opportunity to do so. Possibilities for Wednesday as well, but I'd like to give you guys that extra bit of time in case you've got some questions to come. But that's it for this week, guys. Appreciate the questions there, Luke and Shannon. Give the video a like, subscribe away if you haven't already, and appreciate you guys joining in. I'll catch you on the next video.